I'd like to show you today is using two different filaments as a hard support or a solid support. Here this file said you didn't need supports and it's pretty rough. Now whenever we're spanning distances like this, we always get some droopiness from the filament. It's just because of what happens. This model here was printed upside down like this, and you can see the strings going across. And so if we put regular supports in there, they leave marks because it's the same plastic and they stick together. So what I'm going to show you here is how to do a span like this, or I'm going to do it on this model. And so it comes out very smooth, almost like there was no bridging at all. Here's the part we're going to be setting up and printing. So what we want to do is we want to go through and we want to set up our supports. So first thing we want to do is turn on our supports and turn on tree. I'm going to use tree. You can use standard, but I'm using tree. Okay? And so then we're going to go up here to paint supports, and you see the red here? I turned on overhangs only, and it highlights them as red for me. So then we go to the fill command, and then we click on the red ones. Now you can take the single brush and paint if you want, but this is a new feature and it actually works quite nicely. Now we turn off our painter, we come over to our supports, and our raft interface we want to change to a PLA because we're PETG on our main part. We want to go down here, and our top Z distance we want to change to 0. We want to go down a little farther here to top interface pattern, or interface pattern is going to be I like concentric, and our top interface spacing we're changing to 0. Now you can change how many layers if you want. I have 2. If you want the thing to be 3 or 1, you can change it to that, but I like 2. And then we slice it. So if you see, it's now put PLA in this little area right here. And so PLA doesn't like to stick to PETG. So this is going to give us a surface that will come off a lot cleaner. We limited the space, so it's going to print right on it. There is no gap anymore. And most of our support is going to stay right in the printer because it doesn't want to stick. Now we still have these we have to remove. And if you watch this, it just pops right off. Because it's a filament that is being used for support that it doesn't like. Now this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's try poking it through from this side. Yeah, that didn't work so good. So here, let's get it out like that. There we go. Now still a little bit, I gotta play with my settings on this a little bit. Still a little bit of roughness down there, and we can work on that. But look at our bridging. It is smooth and straight compared to this one that was not so smooth and straight. With this process, you're going to be able to achieve a nice, smooth bridge with no witness marks from supports, which is going to give you an overall better print.